The Benchmade Torrent is a Kin stagger-walt designed folding knife and is one of many that really resonates with me. The action on this blade is referred to by Benchmade as the Nitrous assist. I will say, the assisted action on this particular knife is one of my all-time favorites when compared to similar models. If you've ever handled an auto or assisted blade, you'd probably remember the resistance it provides when trying to put the blade away. As much as I love the Emissary, that's a good example of what I'm talking about. Unlike most of them, this one has very little resistance when closing the blade until a bit after halfway. It makes this one of the few assisted opening blades that excels in one-hand manipulation while both opening and closing it. The thumb stud looks as if it could be removed or switched to the other side. However, it looks like the pocket clip may get in the way of left-hand opening. Notice a departure from the popular axis lock. I've mentioned in other videos that the axis lock has become somewhat of a prerequisite for my Benchmade selection. Well, this is the exception to the rule. They went with what Benchmade calls a modified liner lock on this one, which is ultra smooth. In fact, when I first got it, I remember thinking the ease of depressing the liner was a bit disconcerting. However, since the lockup is fantastic in every way, the easily depressed liner lock is actually my preference in a knife like this, as it once again aids in one-hand closing. The blade is a modified drop point, which seems to be one of the more versatile blade shapes out there. It has a nice sharp tip with a good balance of sweep, which transitions into the flat of the blade. They decided to go with the 154 cm steel, which is an American-produced steel, known for its ability to take a nice sharp edge with great corrosion resistance. The edge retention is good, but the nice thing about this steel is how easy you can get a hair shaving edge back. As you can see, this one is black coated, however it is available in the satin finish as well if that is more to your liking. Scales are G10, and for those who are unaware, it is extremely durable because it's made up of many layers of fiberglass that is soaked in resin and densely compressed and hardened. The result is a scale that is all but impervious to the elements. As you can see, the black G10 is relatively smooth. Aesthetically, I think they're very becoming on this knife. The edges are nicely chamfered, which transitions nicely into the brushed stainless steel liners. They added a little texture to the back spacer, which gives it a tough yet refined look. Notice the apex on the butt of the knife, which I'm sure could be used as a glass breaker or simply an impact tool, whether it be for utility or defense purposes. The pocket clip was designed in the tip-down formation with no other option. This would be a minor ding on this knife for my personal taste because of the fact that carrying tip down forces me to reorient the knife in my hand before I can deploy it. That being said, the clip itself is done very well. It has a nice polished appearance with great tension and carries very deep. The fit and finish on this knife is great. The centering is good, everything lines up very well, the action is extremely smooth, and you simply get the overall feel of a good quality blade with this one. I find this to be a great everyday carry blade that fits in about any style. It could be considered a gentleman's knife or a working man's knife. In short, this is one of my all-time favorite assisted folding knives out there. If it were made for tip-up carry, I would give it 100%. Just a fantastic option. You guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave your mark in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, share, favorite, and subscribe. Anyway, until next time, this is Palagi, signing off.